is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face. It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
It's in your face.
What the hell is going on down there?
Welcome to the show. Now, just for full transparency, I'm going to go through this show really quickly because I want to play fucking Hogwarts tonight. Okay? Okay? So you guys are just going to have to deal. What everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed Monday Night Raw because it was very, very good. Yes? Yes. So let's start off with what we saw first, shall we? It was Edge who we saw first. And Edge and Miss Beth were very, very, very angry. They were some angry husband and wife team. Edge did his normal spiel, explaining his reasoning for trying to dismantle the Judgment Day and how the Judgment Day bested him at his own game. He was quite perturbed that they used his wife to get him to say he quit, but in the end, they still proved him to be right. That it took more than just beating him down to force him out. And Beth was like, listen, I don't care about none of this bullshit you're talking about. Y'all get Rhea Ripley's bitch ass out here so we can fight this shit out. I don't care about none of that. And then Judgment Day came out there and Finn looked like he was one of Tony D's goons. Okay? With a purple ascot on. I don't know what's going on with him or what he's trying to convey, but gangster thug is not one of them. He keeps shuffling through outfits that reminisce that, and I'm not quite sure if he understands the assignment. So let me put it this way. Just because y'all walk around like a gang and y'all got colors, don't make y'all a gang. All right? You and the rest of the Grape Street Saints got to get y'all shit together, okay? Because it looked like the only person who making moves and doing something for themselves is Rhea Ripley. While Damian Priest, you and Dominic are still trying to convince the world that Dominic was doing a hard time and you somehow are a thug from Ireland. I have lost respect for you, my guy, because just because of this, I have lost all respect for you. It's sad at this point, all right? It's just fucking sad. Okay? But Edge and Beth made it very clear that they was not there to talk and that shit was not going to just go down that easy. They wanted to fight. Damian Priest got so disheveled and so fucked up that he could not even get the damn rebuttal correct. He got the wrong damn pay-per-view. He was all disheveled and all fucked up trying to talk. I'm like, damn, Damian, it ain't been that long. You ain't got hit that fast. Gee, are you all right? Can you see me, bitch? Can you see me? Because there's something going on with you. You have issues. Child. Monday Night Raw started off with a bunch of mess, but I was here for it because it was fucking hilarious, okay? And what ended up happening was these three decided they wanted to surround the ring like they was going to beat up on Edge and Edge and Beth. sorry. They thought they was gonna beat up on Edge and Beth took out fucking Dominic took a glam slam, and it was very, very funny. And then Dawkins came out there to even the score, and even Montez came out there to help, and that's when Dominic took the glam slam. Child, when I tell you Monday Night Raw started off a little rocky when Edge and Beth came out there, just a little rocky because Edge is very long-winded. It did pick up towards the end. Then we got this great match between Dawkins and Damian Priest. Let me tell y'all something. Dawkins beat the brakes off of Damian Priest. Okay? Beat the brakes off of that man. The whole match, Dawkins was in control. If he lost control, there was a moment where Damian Priest would be the one who was controlling the match. And then poof, just like that, Dawkins would regain control of the match. It was so good though. Dawkins was on his A game. He just made one fatal error towards the end of the match, which cost him the match, and Damian Priest was able to pick up the win. But this was no easy feat for Damian Priest. Damian Priest damn sure had to work for it, and he damn sure got his ass whooped for the trouble. Okay? Dawkins beat his ass. Okay? Beat his ass. But that's not even the cold part. So let's get to this match. Carmella had her first match back since for 7 months since she's been gone. Piper's been gone for quite some time. And this was one of Piper's second match back since she was in the Rumble. And then you had Candice and Mia Yim, aka Mi Chin. Okay, so all of these girls was in the match, and for the most part, in this match, Piper was the dominant one. Piper was the one who was on the top of the mountain, pretty much manhandling every girl in this match. Okay? It was not a game. Okay? Piper was not playing with the whole. She was ready. She wanted it, and she was fighting for it. But ultimately, Meechin and Candice LeRae double teaming her, and also Carmella coming in from time to time bested Piper, and she was unable to maintain her momentum in the match. Ultimately, Carmella was able to pick up the win and become the last one to enter into the chamber. She is now the sixth member of the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Later on that night, we got a match between Asuka and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green demanded, in the most caring way she could, demanded a match against anybody on the roster because she deserved it, and she's a top billing star, as she put it herself. She came out there, and her opponent was none other than Asuka. Dark Asuka at that, okay? And Asuka was with the shits. Asuka came out there, and then all of a sudden, the rest of the girls from the chamber surrounded the ring. So I'm looking at Natalia's tetherball titty ass. Hold on before I get on this woman's titties. Hold on a minute. Hold on, child. What? Anyway, I have no time to decipher that or even attempt. All right, so basically, look, I don't know what Natalia decided to do, but her titties sit up right underneath her chin. And I was just not, I was like, girl, they look like they are hard and they look like they hurt. I don't know what Natalia has been doing these last couple of months or time that she has been out, but them they look mm, mm, if she happy with them, I'm happy with them. I put it that way. But at this point, it's just becoming ridiculous. Natalia didn't need to enhance her body like that, in my opinion. I feel like she looked fine, unless there was something wrong with the previous set of implants. There was no reason for her to go in there and get them bigger like that. They are huge. They're huge. But they can do whatever they want. She can do whatever she wants with her body. It's her business. I'm not gonna tell that woman what she can and can't do with her body. I'm just saying it just looked painfully uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know. Mm. I was talking about Damien. The time kind of passed for it. It's my fault. Hmm. Not tetherball titty. Her titties look hard. Natalia titties look like somebody been playing tetherball with them. Her titties look hard. I'm floored at how her titties are that fucking big, and they look like they hurt. I don't know no other way to put it. But anyways, let's move on before we be here all night talking about this hoe's titties. Now, Bianca came out there, and Bianca basically was like, all I see some of the top women in this company standing before me. But she was like, which one of y'all is ready to go up against the EST of WWE at WrestleMania? Because she was like, I was in your position last year and I won the chamber to go on and get this. But she was like, you got to get to where I'm at. So she like, good luck. And may the best woman win. And I see you at WrestleMania. And the girls all stood there. Now, next week on Monday Night Raw, we are going to get a 6-woman tag team match. It is going to be Carmella, Asuka, and Nikki from Raw versus Raquel, Liv, and Natalia from SmackDown. Okay? Raw was very good, by the way. It was. Her titties do look like somebody been playing tetherball with them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like the way Montez came down the ramp, like Prince had me cracking up. He did do that. That shit was funny. You missed everything? Yeah, girl. She said that SmackDown team is mid. Listen, they was on my ass because I was not a fan of Natalia being on the in the elimination chamber. I did not want Natalia in the chamber. I wanted them to pick Shotzi, put Shotzi in there. Shayna, hell, I'd have been okay with Zelina Vega because I feel like if you're not gonna get anywhere and put anybody in a position to be at the top of the mountain if you continue to keep pushing the same people. The only people that is new in this chamber is Raquel. Everybody else has either held a title or they have chased the title. Like everybody else has held a title in the WWE on the main roster. I didn't think that she needed to be in this chamber match. Shotzi needed it more than she did. Hell, I'd even go for Shayna because it just would have made for a better chamber. I'm sorry, but if all I'm gonna get is your titties in a discus lariat in a fucking match and that damn sharpshooter, then I don't want to see that. And y'all can say I'm a hater on Natalia all y'all want to. I don't give a goddamn. I don't care. I don't think she needed to be in there. Natalia got over 20 plus years in the WWE. She done had multiple championships. She's not hurting for shit. That's what I'm saying. And they was like, well, it's gonna be in Montreal, so that's why they had her in it. I was like, I don't care. They've had plenty of stuff where it's in people's hometown and they didn't have them doing shit. Nothing. It's ridiculous. Honestly, she and Tamina need to retire at this point, to be honest. I just didn't think Natalia needed to be in it. Tamina didn't even compete. So I was fine with that. But they didn't even it was let's just go. Let's go to the other match. So the men's secondary qualifying match with Montez and Elias happened. This was actually a pretty decent match between Montez and Elias. Elias performed pretty well against Montez. He almost had Montez on the brink of getting beaten, But eventually, Montez was able to pick up the W over Elias, and Montez is in the Elimination Chamber. I'm very proud of Montez. Montez is going to go forward in the chamber. Dawkins, unfortunately, didn't make it. Like I told you before, Damian Priest made it into the chamber over Dawkins, which I figured was going to happen. But he did fight hard. Dawkins dominated that match with Damian Priest. Damian Priest got his ass whooped that whole fucking match. Anyway, Montez Ford is in the chamber and the sixth man has been chosen. So it is a wrap. The men's U.S. chamber match for the United States Championship is set in stone and ready to roll. Okay, you're going to have Austin Theory defending his title against Montez Ford, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, and Johnny Gargano. Those are your five, and then there's a sixth person in there that I can't remember. Brain fart, my brain. They could have put a Lee in if that's the case. They could have put anybody in there, Don. I'm being honest with you. They could have put anybody in there over Natalia. Real talk. Her and Tamina ain't doing nothing but taking up room. Don, I was literally about to say that. I forgot about Damian Priest. I just said his name. How did I forget about him? It was Damian Priest. So Damian Priest, Johnny Gargano, Seth freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed. Why am I drawing a blank? Montez Ford and Austin Theory. Those are your six members of the men's chamber for the United States Championship match. Some other stuff that we got today on Monday Night Raw is very simple. Probably one of the longest promos and one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard anybody say to a person on national television came from Paulina Cold Cut King Heyman. Okay, let me tell y'all what this bitch ass nigga did. I don't give a fuck when none of y'all say it was wrong, storyline or not. It was fucked up. It looked fucked up. It sounded fucked up. It smelled fucked up. Therefore, it was fucked up. Okay. Now, Paul Heyman was in the ring, and Cody Rhodes told a story about how the dream, the American dream, basically was on. He was on hard times, baby. He ain't had no money. He didn't have no check. He wasn't having nothing coming in. And Paul was in town with ECW, called him and said, hey, make an appearance. I will pay you a substantial amount of money to just come out there and make an appearance, do a little diddly do. I got you. He came, he did it, and he paid him, and that helped set their family back up and got called Dusty Rhodes off of his feet. And it really helped him get out of that little depression rut that he was in because he couldn't take care of his family. Now, Pauline is standing over there fake crying, because one Nan tear coming off that bald-headed head. One Nan tear coming out of that roly-poly, bald-headed butterball motherfucker's eye. Not Nan tear. You understand me? Now he goes through a spiel about how just down the road, the WWE PC Center is right down the road. And we all know that Dusty Rhodes curated and built that place from the ground up. And he trained just about every top billing star in this company right now. He went through the roster. He trained Becky. He trained Seth. He trained this person and that person. And he even trained the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And then he goes even further. And I knew he was on some bullshit by how he was talking. But the motherfucker said, Dusty told me that you were his favorite son, Cody. But he then goes, but Roman Reigns is the son he always wanted. And then he drops the mic. And I was like, hell no. Hell no. There are a lot of things that I will tolerate. If Dusty was still alive, I wouldn't say anything because he can defend himself. And it's a story. But that man is dead and gone. He is dead and gone. Okay? And you know that's a sore spot for Cody. You know that's a sore spot. So for you to say some shit like that is out of line. I don't give a damn what you talking about. At the end of the day, your ass said it, so you finna get this work. If I had been Cody and you said that shit about my daddy on national TV in my motherfucking face, and you think I'm just gonna stand there and call you Mr. Heyman and shake your hand? No, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You going to the night water, and this time your ass ain't coming back. You're gonna be laid up, prostrate before the Lord fucking around with me. I will send you to the house of wheels. Don't play with me like that. You mad disrespectful. How dare you? Standing there fake crying and saying, oh, Cody, you making it hard for me. No, we not. Your thick ass just got done eating onion bagels and shit in the back. You hungry. That's the problem. Breast stank, smelling like goddamn cold cut meat. The audacity of you. Oh, blood thick as mayonnaise and got the audacity to be talking about somebody's damn daddy. I'd have whooped his ass. I swear to goodness, I would have whooped his ass in front of everybody. I'd have stomped a mud hole in his ass. But Cody better than me because he kept his cool. He grabbed Paul Heyman's hand and he pulled him in close and he said, I have tried very hard to make this just about the championships, but everybody keeps trying to make this personal, including you and the tribal chief. So you know what? It is personal. He was like, you can go back and tell your tribal chief that I will see him at WrestleMania if he makes it past Sami Zayn. And I will personally take those championships away from him. And then he walked away. I'm sorry, but that couldn't have been me. Somebody would have been dead. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Somebody would have been dead. You would have had the answer for that, baby. I don't care what nobody say. It'd have been a bunch of Adams, all the producers in the back, every damn ref they could find, security, cops, federal law enforcement, the marshals. They would have had to bring the damn sheriffs to get me to pull my foot out his thick ass chest. Because I damn sure would have made sure he felt every stump. I like to beat my feet in the Mississippi mud. I have stomped his ass to death. I don't like that shit. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get my computer to my dad's computer to upload so I can switch over to my computer. Hold on. It says Child Paul Heyman came out there and cut that man deep. He also rubbed his face in that he didn't train Cody. Ew, not onion bagels. Mm-hmm. Paul knows so many people business. He can't cut anybody like he can cut anybody like that. I remember when he tore Vince up about his dad. He said, personally, championship. Oh no, stop. Stop. Leave Cody alone. He can't help that lips. That ain't shit. No matter how much he tried, he can't to train himself out of it. He can't escape it, baby. It is what it is. But low key was Dusty's favorite because he looked better and wrestled better than Dustin. That had to hurt Dustin hearing that shit. I know he be watching his brother. That fucking had to hurt. That would have hurt me. I'd have been like, damn, like y'all couldn't figure out nothing else to say. I was here first, goddamn it. That's messed up. Child. Ooh, child, I had to give me something to drink. High key. Well, not the truth hurts. Stop. That's like, damn, I'm the third out of two sons. Oh shit. You right, Leah. High key. Oh, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. I say all of that, and that's all y'all get out of it. Terrible. Terrible, terrible fans. Y'all are terrible. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this thing locked in. Hold tight.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you. I get on. Julio made me Fulvio. And I might hit your phone up with that ba-ba-ba. Missing my da-da-da. Missing that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these kisses and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug, toxic. If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me, baby? But look at where I ended up. I'm okay already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how.
All right, y'all. So that was eventful. Okay. It was a good segment. Cody and them was mad. Cody was upset, honey. Looked like he was about to cry when he mentioned his dad. That's a very sore subject for him, sir. Trying to get my fucking Hogwarts installed. Jared didn't. I've been sitting here for an hour and the damn game never installed. So now I gotta wait for it to install. Anyway, sir, Cody most definitely is coming for Roman, and now it's personal because thick ass Pauline done made it personal. Okay, before it was just about the belts. Now it's about dismantling Roman and the whole thing of which Pauline has protected with his girthy mayonnaise filled body. Sir, it looked like it's about to be a fight to the death for them damn titles. I'm here for it though, because it's about damn time. Anywhoosies, we got a couple of side matches that happened on the show. Let me think if I can. Let me see if I can remember. Holy shit. Fuck, I can't remember all the matches. Oh, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin went up against Alpha Academy tonight, and they won. They looked like a well-oiled machine. They operated pretty darn good with each other. It was pretty fun to see them competing again as a tag team. And that lumbar check, I do have to admit that I miss seeing the lumbar check. They really did perform effectively, and MVP was in their corner, so there was a lot going on, honey. But one thing about it and two things for sure, this match has been made official. It is going to be Beth Phoenix and Edge versus Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. Now, we all know that Finn Balor owns a win over Edge, and Rhea Ripley done beat the hell out of Beth Phoenix with that chair and them brass knuckles. So, I don't see those two winning this match in any way, shape, or form. Now, what they could do is incorporate Charlotte into this and have Charlotte just come out there and watch while Beth Phoenix wins and make it look like she cost Rhea the match. They could add that on top of an already fueled fire for these two. It'd be interesting to see how it plays out because Charlotte seems to not be paying Rhea Ripley any dust at the moment. And it'd be really interesting to see her come out just to, cause a little bit of a tension in Beth Phoenix and her whole, not Beth Phoenix, but no, in the match with Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley and Edge and Finn. It'd be nice to see that little piece come in there and cause some issues. So we have to wait and see how that's gonna play out. But that's happening at Elimination Chamber. And we already know that Roman and Sami Zayn's match is set for Elimination Chamber. But there's also another match that's coming down the pike that possibly is set for Elimination Chamber. All right. Brock Lesnar showed up on Monday Night Raw today, and Brock Lesnar was coming out there talking. He was doing a lot of talking. It was unnecessary talking, in my opinion. But anyway, he basically was just like, I haven't been able to get Bobby Lashley off my mind because of everything that has gone down between the two of us. He said now, he basically was like, Bobby Lashley basically is a thorn in my side, and I need to fight him in order to get rid of him. So Bobby came out there dressed in his finest, tightest clothes and his finest church suits from the Husky section. And he basically was just like, are you mad or not? Like, I eliminated you from WrestleMania, from Royal Rumble. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? And Brock Lesnar said before he came out there that he had a contract. This contract was for a match at Elimination Chamber. So Bobbles was like, oh, you want to have a match, huh? Well, I'm going to have my manager look over it and my agent look over it. And I'm going to have my everything he could think of, his lawyer look over it. And then I'll get back to you when I feel like it. And he walked away and he steps back and he goes, are you mad that I have a leg over you? Are you mad that I have everything and I'm leveraging something over you? Are you mad though? Are you mad? And then Brock Lesnar hit him with an F5. And then the crowd demanded another F5, to which they hit him with another F5 again. And so he put the contract on his chest while he was laid out. And then he left. Left Bobby Lashley laid out in a puddle of his own shit and that damn contract. Now, next week, Wide Hip Adam does set it up so that there is a contract signing between these two behemoths. But I don't think it's going to go down as clean as Wide Hip Adam think it's going to be. Now, also next week, what we supposed to get is Miz on having Miz TV with Seth freaking Rollins. Now, here's the kicker about what Seth Rollins did today. Okay, now Seth did not have a match scheduled for the show today. But at the end of Elias and Montez's match, Montez beat Elias. Elias was laid out and Montez was flexing. And of course, Austin Theory was out there acting like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And that's when Seth had to humble him a little bit. He tripped his ass on top of that damn table. He fell off the table and was on the floor, and then Seth curb stomped his ass into oblivion. And child, when I tell you I was cracking up, baby, that shit was funny. And Seth Rollins walked his ass to the back. He had a cute ass shirt on too. I don't know what Troy was getting, where he got that shirt from, but that shirt was cute. And if I was Becky, I would sneak into Seth's closet and steal it because it's a fire shirt. Okay, it's completely sheer. It's a sheer black shirt with roses on the bottom, and it's got that oh God, what is it called? Is it called a butterfly tie under the neck? I can't think of the exact name, but it's got the tie, it ties up at the neck, and it's so cute. I was like, oh, Becky could sell that shit. Becky could wear that. She could steal that shirt and wear that with some real hot pants, leather pants, or black pants, child. What happened? What you printing out?
Oh, the damn form for the damn titty tax.
Oh. Anyway, Becky could be tearing shit up with that outfit, okay? But anyway, she tore his ass. He tore her ass. He tore his ass up. Now, the final match of the night was the cage match. And I will say that the girls delivered in this cage match. It was fun to watch. They had the other girls interfering in there. They both competed in the match very well. It was pretty even kill between the two of them. Each one of them had a spot that was effective. Becky had a good spot on top of the cage where she locked in that disarmor on Bailey. Bailey did the Bailey to belly off of the top rope inside the cage, took out Becky. Like, it was a lot going on in that match. Not to mention you had Dakota sending the crutches in the ring, Io Sky climbing the side of the cage, and that's when Lita came out there to save the day. Lita was Becky's ace in the hole. Quite frankly, they was in Orlando, Florida. I don't know why she ain't just called Naomi. But that ain't none of my business. I would have called Naomi personally. But anyway, she called Lita. Lita was her ace in the hole to help stop the match from being stolen from her once again because of damage control. So Io was laid out from being snatched off the side of the cage. And of course, Dakota was injured, so she say. And Lita didn't mess with her, but she damn sure slammed that cage on the Bailey's head, to which Bailey suffered a manhandle slam and Becky got the pin. Becky ends up winning and beating Bailey inside the steel cage. And that was that. That was Monday Night Raw. Now, there was some other things that happened on the show that I forgot. Candace was in the back preparing for her match with Michin, Carmella, and Piper. And they realized that Nikki has been stalking them this whole time because Dexter gave them a picture and Nikki was in the background. And he finally showed them that Nikki was stalking them and following them everywhere. And Candace kind of figured it out finally. So prior to that, Dexter had a match with who did Dexter have a match with? Corbin. Dexter had a match with Corbin. He beat Corbin, and then Corbin got cussed the fuck out by JBL. Corbin said that he can't polish a turd. Not Corbin. JBL said he could not polish a turd. JBL said that he's a loser. He's not no next wrestling guy. He can't believe that he attached his legacy to him. He said that he's a loser and he doesn't want anything to do with him. And I'm like, damn, JBL. I'm like, you and Corbin not so different. Like, your greatest claim to fame was that damn lariat. That damn clothesline from hell was what was your greatest claim to fame, babe. You moved and walked and talked just like him. The only difference is your ass was real thick. Like JBL was a piece of shit too. So I don't know why you acting like this. King Troy did say in his IG live that Becky does get jealous of Seth's outfit, like she wants it altered to fit her. I would steal all of his shit, especially all his see-through stuff, the lace shirts he has, them lace pants. I would steal his that shirt he had on today. Stealing it. I would definitely steal it. Anything that he has that is effeminate, I would steal it all. And I would take that damn suit that he got, that lavender faded suit that he has, and I would have that suit altered to fit me. I would shorten the jacket, take up the pants, make the pants a little bit of a boot cut number, and alter the jacket so it's a little bit more form-fitting for me. You know, taper in the waist, make it a one-button jacket for me, girl. I would tear some shit up. I'm surprised JBL didn't notice that he's also trash. Well, trash don't recognize trash apparently. So, and that was really pretty much it. The matches were a little long, so it wasn't a lot of matches on the show. But Cody's promo with Paul Heyman was probably the best part of the night. Not to mention the little segment with Seth and Theory and Montez. And then you had the segment with Bianca. Like, Raw really did set the tone and it was rolling. I'm glad Chelsea got her moment because Chelsea was able to showcase herself in that match with Asuka. It wasn't like Asuka just beat the hell out of Chelsea, but she did end up beating the hell out of Chelsea. Chelsea did have some offense. Chelsea was fighting through it. So respect to Chelsea. For the most part, the match was cool. I liked the match. Oh, I will rob him of that lavender to pink ombre suit as soon as it's off his body. I'll tell him I took it to get it dry clean and never be again. I most definitely would. The best part of JBL was Ron Simmons, period. Like, JBL forget that he was a piece of shit too. Like, he really does. I'm going to Raw next week at the Barclays with my dad. Well, I hope you have fun. In fact, JBL was best as Bradshaw. That's what I always said, but this Texan version of himself is his true self. Like, Bradshaw was a character, but this JBL fucker is really who he is. So I was like, great.
It wasn't installed this entire time?
No.
It's going to stall slower with wrestling going.
What do you, okay. So I'm supposed to sit here and watch paint dry. Okay. You didn't tell me I had to do anything. You said all I had to do was put the game in the system.
And it should, and that's what it's supposed to. The last time I bought you a game, I put it in there, it kicked up, it started downloading the game to the system on its own.
Anyways, so that was Monday Night Raw, but there's several matches that's going to be added to Elimination Chamber outside of just the Elimination Chamber. So, like I said, you've got this match, which is a mixed tag team match with Finn, Rhea, Edge, and of course Beth Phoenix. And then you have Sammy and Roman going at it for the Undisputed Championships. All right. Now, they also have the Elimination Chambers decided already. So now we know how those chambers are going to be competed. The competition, as they put it. Hold tight. I'm trying to get mine. Where is mine? Juan and what's the name got married?
Juan and who?
Ugh. The man just cheated on you. Why would you go and marry him? That don't make no damn sense. That's stupid. Literally took another bitch to the hotel and cheated. And you out here marrying him. I guess, girl. It don't sound right to me, but you know, whatever. Whatever you want. Girl, you know I can provide. What the fuck is going on here? Anyways, the boys are going to be fighting it out in the Elimination Chamber. Like I said, Damian Priest, Austin Theory, Seth freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano, and Montez Ford are all going to compete inside the chamber. Yes. Yes. Okay. And next week on Raw, Rick Boogs and The Miz are going to have a fight. They're going to fight it out because Miz believes that he was not prepared to wrestle against Rick Boogs last week. So that's going to happen and stuff. Yeah. It's not an ideal time. It's a lot going on. All right. Let me finish uploading these two graphics and I'll show you guys the graphics they've decided to go with. Yeah. All right. So this is definitely off topic and I know you might hate it, but Chelsea Green with the Money in the Bank briefcase would be hilarious. I'm sorry. That's camp. I don't know. I don't really care about Chelsea as much as y'all think I do. I honestly don't care about Chelsea getting Money in the Bank if they decide to give it to her. There has yet to be a failed cash in with the girls. And if they decide to give her Money in the Bank, I don't think that she would have a successful cash in with it. I think she would be just like Theory with that Money in the Bank briefcase. Personally, I thought that's how Carmella was going to be in the beginning, but apparently they decided to not do that. Mm-hmm. You know, but what ifs. Anyways, so here we go. I am fine. Thank you for asking. Have fun playing Hogwarts Legacy. Well, I can't. Because it's going to take a whole hour for it to download because Sewell told me that the game would download if I just put it in the system. And it didn't. It's been sitting in there for almost 2 hours and it didn't download. I had to physically go to it for it to download. It asked me to install the game in the system. Anyway, so here are your 6 competitors inside the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship. Take a good look. Ganda. Yes. Moving on. Here are the 6 women who are going to compete. 3 from Raw and 3 from SmackDown. One of these 6 girls are going to compete against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. And I have the sneaking suspicion that it's either going to be Asuka, our main girl in the middle, or it is going to be Raquel. More than likely, though, it's going to be Asuka. Like Asuka's like an unofficial 5th horsewoman. You know what I'm saying? So I would make it be Asuka. Yeah, child. I can't even do nothing. All I can do is sit here. All I can do is sit here, child. I'm gonna go for Asuka too, but I feel like if I was going to pick somebody, it definitely would be Raquel outside of Asuka. I don't want to see Carmella go up against my Bianca again. She has faced Bianca so many times within the last year, the last 2 years. Right when she got her first SmackDown championship, she went up against Bianca, and then she went up against her again when she was a Raw Women's Champion. It just was unnecessary. It's overkill for Carmella at this point. I know she's been gone for 7 months, but it just don't need to happen. I'm fine with Carmella being in the chamber, but it just don't need to happen. I would have preferred that it was Candice LeRae in the chamber over Carmella, but I understand Carmella's star power, and I understand why she made it in there. But me personally, I just would have liked to have seen some new blood in there besides Raquel. Raquel's the only person who is new in there. So I just would have liked to see some new blood. That's all. And I feel like these kinds of matches really shape a person into what they could be. You know what I'm saying? They're like how they could go next. And you're not giving them opportunities. And I feel like some of these girls don't need to be in here. Liv is one of them. No, Natty doesn't need to be in here. I mean, I can live without Nikki Cross being in here, honestly. But I mean, I get it. She's an X Factor. I would have put Piper in here. They don't have a big girl in here besides Raquel, and she doesn't count to me as a big girl. It should be Asuka. I mean, I agree. Okay. All right. She's the only one that makes sense. As long as Natty eliminated first, I'm fine. She might not be eliminated first. You never know. I'm rooting for Asuka. You know Hunter love Asuka. Yeah, I know. I know, child. True. I'm fine with anyone winning from the bottom three. Candace should be in there instead of Natty. I agree. 100%. Or Nikki even. Yes, I would pull Nikki out. I'm honest. Honestly, okay, Carmella does well in the chamber. I never have an issue with her in the chamber. If I had to remove 3 people, it would be Nikki, Natty, and Liv. Those are the 3 girls I would move. Liv, because she was just champion last year. She doesn't fucking need it. Natalya doesn't need to be in the chamber. I don't care about them being in Montreal. She doesn't need to be there. And I would pull Nikki Cross because, I mean, Nicole's right. Like, her character is crazy, true enough, and she's got great technical wrestling skills, but she doesn't add or take anything away from the chamber match itself. And these matches require a little bit more cunning, and you have to be able to think in these high-octane situations. And honestly, she's not that type of wrestler. She's just not. Shayna should have got in. Shayna versus Asuka would have ate. I would have loved to have seen Mia in this. I would have too. And Liv stay in a fucking chamber match, right? This is her 4th chamber match.
And since they started putting the women in it, she's been in
every one of them.
Tag team with
She was tagging with Sarah.
Well, Sarah, yeah, and then her being in there by herself individually.
Yeah. I would have had Shayna and Piper in the chamber. Me personally, I would have put Shotzi in there. Piper would have been my other choice. And yeah, Nicole said, yeah, she was in the first one with the tag titles. Right. It's just too much. So we got that, y'all. She wasn't in the first one. Just the first tag. Okay. Shayna was in one of my favorite chamber matches. The men's chamber match, I'll be honest, I'm not really that much interested in the men's chamber match. Mainly because I don't think Austin Theory is going to lose this title inside this chamber. It is what it is. If he doesn't, that's fine. I don't give a shit. I just don't see him losing his championship because people were upset when she cleaned house. So I don't know about this men's chamber match. I am excited for Montez to be in the chamber. I feel like this is Montez's time to shine and to really show people what he's capable of outside of his tag team, the Street Profits. We already know what Seth is capable of and what he can do. We've seen what Gargano can do. And we know some of what Damian Priest is capable of and what Bronson Reed can do. But I'm really curious to see how this is all going to play out with all six of them and who's going to start off this match and who's going in pots. It's going to be interesting to see. Of course, you're going to get the mixed tag match between Edge and Beth, and then you've got Rhea and Finn teaming up from Judgment Day. But the big kahuna and the big match is going to be Roman versus Sami Zayn. So it's going to be interesting. Austin retained, so I don't care. That's what I'm saying. It's just he just not going to lose it. I'm still upset. Austin retained, he got dropped by Brock last year. Yeah, which is why I feel like they could have just put him in like a fatal 5-way. But then, I mean, they're utilizing the chamber for the men, so kudos, I guess. I don't know. Either way, we got stuff to look forward to for next week. Like I mentioned earlier, she said, yes, this match. That match probably going to be the best match of the night. I'm very interested in how that's going to play out. Friday, the big thing. Hello, Chris. Friday, the big thing is going to be if Jimmy's going to show up and partner with his brother Jay. I don't see Rhea and Finn winning. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it's a good way to wrap up their feud. I don't care if they win or not, to be honest. And I love Edge, but I don't care if they win or not. All right. So, like I said, next week, Miz TV is going to have Seth Rollins on it. They're going to have the contract signing between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Miz and Rick Boogs are going to fight again because Miz felt like he was blindsided by good old Adam. So they're going to fight again. So it's a lot going on, honey. It's a lot going on. But next week is Elimination Chamber. Next Saturday. Isn't it next Saturday? This week is Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. So next Saturday is the Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is going to be Saturday at 8 p.m. 7 if you watch the pre-show. We rolling. This is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So be a good time. Okay. We're gonna have a nice sizable break between now and Mania. So y'all better get ready, get ready. Okay. Now for now, WrestleMania has 2 matches set. Rhea Ripley is set to take on Charlotte Flair. And of course, Cody Rhodes is set to take on Roman if Roman can maintain his championship past Sami Zayn, which I suspect that he will. This is just to wrap up some loose ends, I presume, for each of the feuds that they've had set. So, with all that being said, I have nothing else to talk about with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Raw was a very good show. It was very interesting from start to finish. I really enjoyed it. If you want to do me a big favor, you can go on over to Down for the Count and listen to the podcast. The new episode is up. We talked about the Royal Rumble, of course, and all that good stuff. And we're going to be recording a new episode this week. And hopefully all of the girls, including Janae, will all be on the show this week. I'm hoping and praying that we do have everybody there. All right. So as usual, all right. I also have my own podcast. Okay. It is up. It is going. I'm getting ready to post the frenzy about Beyonce's tickets. Her ticket sales went on sale. I'm also going to post about the Grammys. That's getting ready to go up. And of course, I'm going to continue to keep posting my Am I the Asshole post because they just get weirder and weirder by the second, child. People are fucking weird. I've never known people to be that weird. So if you want to hear about the ticket sales for Beyonce and all that good stuff and the Am I the Asshole post and the music post is up. It's up right now that I did with Rico and Donnie. That is up. We're going to have another one coming up this month very, very soon as I get with the boys and figure out their schedules. All of that stuff is up on my podcast, the KTT, right now. Go on over to Spotify and look at it and go listen to the podcast. You can listen to it while you're doing your homework. You can listen to it while you're cooking, cleaning, whatever the case may be. You just want to chill out and hear somebody ranting and raving. You can listen to my podcast. I'm going to get the Grammy stuff edited and get it up as well. But first things first, I'm going to get up the podcast I was supposed to put up today, which was about Beyonce's ticket sales, because they are fucking bananas. I saw the tickets. I saw what people paid for their tickets, and it's astronomical what some people have paid for Beyonce's Renaissance tour. I'm going to go and get my Hogwarts Legacy uploaded so I can start playing it. Maybe I'll stream it so y'all can see it. Legally, I can stream it, right? Because I own the game. They can't tell me I can't stream, can they? Did they say that?
No, you got the early access, so yeah, you can actually.
Okay, cool. So I'll stream it on my Twitch account, which is connected to my Xbox, so y'all can see Hogwarts if you want to see it. But y'all, please go and support the KTT and make sure you rate it. Make sure you share it with everybody. It's really a labor of love for me, just like my the podcast that I share with Nicole, Alexis, and Janae. I love that podcast as well. But after a while, talking about wrestling just gets a little bit annoying. So I can't talk about wrestling forever. I have to have something else to talk about. And these Am I the Asshole posts really help divvy up the information as well as stuff that's going on in the news. In a minute, I'm going to start recording the next episode about Offset and Takeoff arguing backstage at the Grammys over the not Takeoff, but Offset and Quavo arguing over Takeoff. Backstage at the Grammys because of the tribute to Takeoff. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to get all that stuff out there. And I did a full episode of the Grammys, the looks from the red carpet. I talked about all that. So if you just want to hear me ranting and raving about fashion and clothes, you definitely can listen to that tomorrow as well. Those are going to be like 3 podcasts go up at one time tomorrow because there's so much of them that usually go up. I need them to go up. And then Thursday, I will post the Am I the Asshole post. All right. Y'all make sure y'all follow me over there. And don't forget to follow Down for the Count. It is up. We're going to have the new episode up this week as well. And I'm going to do a full recap for Monday Night Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. And it's going to be coming up every Sunday. And it's going to be your weekly wrap up. Okay. So we got a lot of shit coming down the pike. Okay. A lot. All right. I got a lot of stuff to do. And I want to make sure that everybody that is in my podcast or everybody that's in my shows, everybody that comes to my lives, y'all support me there as well as support me here and over on Instagram. All right. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in my next stream, which will be tomorrow. Yeah, I'll stream it. As soon as it downloads, I will start streaming straight from the beginning. Y'all can follow me on my Twitch account. I think my Twitch stuff is up here on the bottom, but I stream on Twitch anyway. So if you can't find me on Twitch, let me see what my name is on Twitch, child. It's the same. My name is the same on Twitch, so you can follow me over there as well if you want to see my Hogwarts gameplay stream. I may put the headset on and talk. I don't know. Y'all might want to hear me talk no way. Y'all hear me talk enough over here. So I will see you guys tomorrow after NXT. Hopefully, if not, I will probably go live on Instagram since I missed the Instagram lives for the last 2 weeks. I might go live on Instagram on Tuesday. With all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.